And today
Sorry, Deepa, go ahead.
okay, yes. So today my main topic of discussion is procurement. That means how we can help you understand what you need to purchase, um, the right thing to order at the right time, how auto fulfillments can help you, how notifications can help you, and even with a single screen, how you could set up and uh, configure your filters, and we can tell you that this is exactly what we need to order to we need to purchase to fulfill your open orders. Um, so we handle all that with a couple of things. One of the most common, which most of our customers know, is creating a back order POs. It is like if the item is out of stock and if you're creating a new order and you create a back order PO, it will auto assign that product to that order and let you know, okay, this is something which has arrived and go ahead and deliver this to your customer. The reorder management is like you can set your safety stock levels, like reorder something when it is less than zero. That means as soon as you made a sale and your stock became -1, system will trigger a notification that it's time to order that. Attaching an order is like you have a new order and then PO is coming, is on its way, and then you are just linking that to a purchase order, which is on its way. So I'm going to, without wasting much time, share my screen and demonstrate all these things to you guys. So give me 1 second. Cameron, let me know when my screen is shared.
I can see it.
Okay, all right. So you all know AltheaSuite. All of you are mostly users of our software. On the left side menu, we have orders, we have purchases, we have sales, and we also have under purchases, reorder management. So let's take a bit of a look at reorder management and how that works. So just to configure your safety stock levels, in that. My screen is not refreshing. Okay. So you could have many warehouses in your business, like a display warehouse, back warehouse, and you do not want to create triggers for reorder for display warehouse because that's where your stock is just sitting. But maybe you want to create reorder for your main storage warehouse. So on the back end here, under reorder management, this is where you could set your reorder levels. So what I did was I just added reorder levels for 3 of my products here. In Bellevue warehouse, I didn't add anything. Um, so let's see what I did. So I came to the warehouse. I selected, I can do multi-select. That will select all the items on the screen I see. If I apply a filter, right, apply rule to the show item with reorder rule, it will show me which items have already created, for which items I have already created a reorder rule. So I'm going to select all of them here. And I say assign reorder rule to selected items. Now on this screen, I have different ways to set my reorder rules. Reorder when the stock is less than. If you really want to stock, if you don't want to stock, you only want to procure when you have an order, you would do reorder when it is less than zero. That means as soon as I have an order, it's going to become -1, and that's where trigger an order, and I'll procure that one. So if I have two in order, it will become -2, and system will say order 2 more. Or I want to keep safety stock. I always want to have some stock on the floor for this product. So I can say reorder when the stock is less than 5 and purchase to maintain a safety stock. How much I need to purchase to make it 5 again? I'll say, okay, purchase 5 again. So this means if your stock is -1, it's going to trigger a PO for 6 quantity to make it 5. It's going to do that calculation automatically. Or you could have just adapted the second rule, always purchase a fixed quantity of 5. That means even if it became 2, 3, 1, -1, always order 5. That's all I want to do. So I'm going to say purchase to maintain safety stock and make my stock 5. So that's the reorder rule I have applied to all my products in Bellevue Floor Warehouse. So once that is done, then it is as simple as if you want us to set up notification, our team can set up a notification here. There is a little notification icon. You'll see that you have items to be reordered. Or if you want an email in your inbox, like these products are below your safety stock level, AltheaSuite can trigger that email to your team. Or even better, to keep it very simple, go to the stock window, and then over there, you have ability to see the warehouse on the left side. I'll say, okay, I want to see what's my Bellevue floor warehouse stock levels. So I can say here, show me only items to be reordered. What this is going to do is it's going to check everything which is below your safety stock. At this point, I'll close this eye icon so you have a bigger screen. You can also do this. This will give you even bigger screen. Now it is showing me everything which needs to be reordered. So it's saying current stock is 0. I need to order 5 more. Current stock is 5. Quantity to reorder is 4. So everything else is 5. I don't have anything in negative to show you that it could be 6 or something. Now I have my reorder list right here. What I'm gonna do here is I do have by default it is going to include quantities from pending PO. So if a PO is already arriving, it's going to consider that PO. So if there was a PO of 1 already there, so it's going to say order 4. But if you do not want to consider the arriving POs, you could just uncheck this box and it's not going to consider that. All I'm going to do is allow multiple selection. That means I want to reorder everything. Select here, come here and say create a purchase order. I selected a wrong button. We will uncheck that and go back to the main screen. I should have said create reorder levels. So it's actually bringing all those products in a single PO. I should have not done that. We will give it a second and I'll come out of that screen because there's a lot of products on that screen that are coming on this purchase order. I can just refresh the screen and come back to the main screen. I'm going to refresh it, come back to the screen and show you the correct way to do that. I'll go to the inventory stock screen. Once again, I'll take my warehouse where I need to do the order, which is going to be Bellevue floor. Show items to be reordered. Allow multiple selection. I made a mistake there. Select all. Generate PO for selected items. So this button, now, if you have preferred vendors defined in your system, select this. What AltheaSuite is going to do is create multiple POs for different vendors. So maybe you have 20 items selected on the back screen. Each of them has different preferred vendors. It's going to create as many purchase orders. So I'm going to say generate. So there is no preferred vendor for this item. It gave me an error. There were some preferred vendors for other items. So it actually automatically created 2 purchase orders, one for this vendor maybe, and one for Almo Distributing. Let's go ahead and check that. So I'm going to come back to my purchase POs here. On the PO screen, you will see those 2 POs that we just created. These are the 2 POs they got just created. These are pending, meaning you just created them. Now at this time, if you want to add more items to this PO, you could do that. You can make changes. You can make it as a back order, whatever you want to do, you can do that. But these are the POs. Now, if I go back again to the same screen and I say, show me items to be ordered, it's going to be much lesser. Reason being that I already created a lot of purchase orders and the only one product which you saw at that time gave an error because this one did not have any preferred vendor. So it did not create a PO for that. So that is one of the way to manage your safety stock. But now what about the orders that you're getting every day? So I am on the screen of sales orders and recently we have added a lot of filters here that can help our customers create purchase orders easily. So there are 2 ways to do that. If I say here, show consolidated item list. So these are all my orders. And most of you know that we do auto fulfillment. That means anything which is red in color is not in stock and we need to order that. So I'm going to say show consolidated item list. What it is doing at this time is it's breaking up each item that are on the POs and it's showing me like total available quantity, what is short, what is on the order. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say show me only short quantity. Show me only what is short that I need to order and consolidate for all the warehouses. So give me a total count from whatever warehouse the order has been placed, the sales order, give me a consolidated count. On the screen now, what you see is exact number of items that you need to order. Short quantity is 7, order quantity is 17, pending invoice quantity is 14. So these are the quantities that you need to order. You can further apply a filter. Okay, I only want to order for preferred vendor, Whirlpool. Now the screen here will show you only Whirlpool orders, Whirlpool items that you need to order. And same role here, you can do allow multiple selection, then just select all of them and create a PO from here. This is one way to do it. This combines all orders into one quantity. The other simple way is I am going to uncheck all this. I'm going to uncheck this. I can say, show me item list. This also does the same way, the same work, but it doesn't combine them. So you could create different orders for different customers. So if I come here and say, show me item list, and I can say that show only short, do not show me what I have in stock. So now you see everything which is short, everything which is red is here. Also again say, show me only for which PO is not created. So you've applied 3 filters. Once again, AltheaSuite is showing you everything that you need to order. Your next filter could be your vendor, which I have already applied. Once again, I can come here, allow multiple selection, combine all of them, and I'll say create backorder PO. So each and every line item is going to get converted to a single PO. There are a lot of products from Whirlpool as a preferred vendor. I am ordering, so everything came on this along with the customer name and the order number. So you exactly know for which customer you're ordering what. So this is another way to create a purchase request. Now, if I refresh that screen, and if I take you to the purchase order, this is the purchase order that we just created. So that's another way you can create a PO and then link it with that original order. Now, there are times when you have an order which you are creating, and then maybe that product is on its way on an open PO, and you want to allocate it to that purchase order, meaning you are creating a new order, you have an independent purchase order already created, and you want to link both of them. So let's do that. I will create a sales order. I'll find something which I don't have in stock, and I'll just create a simple sales order for that. So we're going to add a customer to this order. I'm going to find something which I don't have stock. So it doesn't auto allocate and you can pick something. So let's go ahead and find something without stock on my system. There we go. I will add this on my order. I am ordering it from my Bellevue warehouse. It's asking me for the add-ons. I'll keep it simple. I don't need any add-ons for this. It's asking for the warranty. Okay, customer wants 5-year warranty. So we have a product in our order and we are saying it needs to be delivered. Let's go ahead and check it here. There's no serial number available. I don't have stock. Or if it's a product without serial number, even that it is fine. It's showing physical stock in hand is 0. Now let's go ahead and create this order. I will copy that SKU and then create that. It's saying you have not created a delivery schedule. We have reviewed it during delivery training that you could create a schedule from here. You have not specified serial number. I'll say that's fine. I'll specify it once I have stock in hand. I'm not creating a back order PO. Let's assume that there is a purchase order already created earlier, and then we're going to link these. So we will say that We're going to just select something the topmost and add the same product here. And we're going to create it as a PO is coming for one quantity. And then the price is $300 and then save that PO. Assuming this PO was created earlier and your order is created later, now I can come here and link this item that I just added to that PO. So what I'm going to do is attach customer order. This should show all the open orders for that item. It's showing me that this particular product is on this order. This is the topmost order we just created. I'll say, okay, attach it to that PO as a back order. So what we did was just now, we converted a simple PO to a back order PO. Let's go ahead and view that purchase order. If you see here, the customer name and the order number got allocated to that purchase order. Now, let's go ahead and receive it. I'll create a purchase. It's going to ask me serial number and everything. We're going to add that and create a PO. It's going to say, okay, give it a serial number. I'll just generate some random number and save that. Now, if I go back to my order, it became green. We received that product. We associated it to an open PO, which was there earlier. If we view this order, you will see that it also allocated the stock. It also allocated the serial number. If you were creating trips from AltheaSuite or if you were doing a pickup, it will also send that serial number to that trip or the pickup. So if I come here, we will be able to see the serial number already allocated here. So the same process, if you guys are not using sales orders and if you're using sales invoices, we do have some similar automation there. We do not have the consolidated views on sales invoices, but on sales invoice screen, you do have ability to allow multiple selection, show what is short, and also create back order POs from there. So it works in both the ways, though it's much more advanced in sales order screen than because sales orders are mostly being used for our clients who are always not having things in stock and only ordering when they receive an order. So once again, I'm going to repeat whatever I said. At the product level, it is important that your account has the preferred vendor allocated. So I'm going to, and a lot of these settings, most of our customers don't do it. So if you come here, these simple settings can make things easy in a long run. So I have a product definition. Make sure your product has a preferred vendor allocated. This key makes it simple to create those backorder POs automatically. There are very easy ways to allocate backorder preferred vendors. I'll show that to you. There is another setting which says purchase lead days. If you have that at the product level, meaning how many days it normally takes for this product to arrive. This is helpful because now if you've created a PO, AltheaSuite can tell you, oh, these many quantities are arriving in this many days. So this is another good setting to do in your account. How would you bulk update it? So you have the products already in the system from integration with RWS. You can come to the second filter. You know that which brands are for which SKUs, or you could just come here and say bulk update. Please do this action carefully because it makes a lot of change in the database. A lot of our customers have made a mistake in bulk update in the past. So I would come here and I'll say update items with matching filters. I'll say, okay, show me everything which is the brand, maybe Cafe, which is we know is a GE. And then now I have 460 items in the brand GE. And then I'm going to come here and say everything in that brand, apply the preferred vendor, and I can select whatever preferred vendor I want to select there. Whatever is there in my database, I select that, I apply it here. It is going to update all those 460 items with your preferred vendor. It's important that your product catalog is set correctly if you want to use these automations. So if I bulk update it now, I'll do that. It takes a few seconds. And just be very careful on the selections that you have done here. This is something that should not be rushed because then it's going to make some changes which are not reversible. You'll have to do another bulk update to clean up what you did. Please also remember that whatever you have selected, apply button has to be checked to apply that. You could have also bulk updated the lead days. There's a lot you can do on this screen. Mark your products as serial numbers, has warranty, has combo, or whatever different attributes you have for your product definition, you could do it. So it's saying that bulk edit on the items has been applied successfully, meaning now everything in that brand that I selected has a preferred vendor as GE. This will make it easy for me when I'm creating the orders, back orders, reorder level POs. Now it's going to be very easy for me to use that. So now that we have the product setting, we have the orders, we have the sales invoice screen, I will show the same thing in the sales invoice because if you're only using sales invoice and you're not doing the orders, if you come to this screen, once again, you have the same button, show item list. This will show you all the items which you have in your account. I will reset my settings so I can see the default setting. I'll say clear default. And once more, reset to default. Okay. So I have the checkbox as all items are deliverable on this side. I can do this, allow multiple selection. I'm going to say that show only short. Same options that you see there, you will be able to see it here. And then you can apply your preferred vendor. Preferred vendor is here. I'll say I want to only order products from GE Appliances. So with that filter, now I got all the products that I needed. This is a warranty item, so that's why it doesn't have any flag there. Now I applied the same filters like I was showing you on the order screen. With these filters now, I can come here and I can create a backorder PO. So if you're not using sales orders, it's fine. On the sales invoice screen also, you can do the similar. I'll say create a backorder PO. It will bring the GE appliance here. I will select the warehouse where I'm receiving the products, uh, invoice number, customer name, invoice number, customer name. So my product does not have a cost. We will add some price to that. And I can save that. Now, if I refresh my screen, if you see here, the PO number that we just created got allocated to this. So now you know that the PO is arriving for these products and I don't have to create a backorder PO again. When that PO is received, we'll do the same process here quickly. If you're using sales invoice, you will come here, we'll say create a purchase. This purchase order I'm receiving for those two invoices that we just created. And we're going to say create. It's going to ask for serial number. We'll quickly add something. So I have two products in that. So I'll add two serial numbers. If I go back to my invoice, that's my invoice canceled on the top. I'm just going to apply some filters here. Wonder where is my invoice? Invoice date today is 12th of September. This data is messed up. I'm searching for the invoice we just made. I wonder why I'm not seeing that. Anyway, so I have some filters that's not showing me that invoice that I made, but that invoice will get converted to be stock received. And same thing will happen on the pending deliveries. If you come here under the pending deliveries again, because I said this needs to be delivered, that item that I have created back order and I have received the product is going to be marked as product being deliverable. So anybody who is, so if you see those same two products here, they became green because my PO got automatically fulfilled. And then the warehouse and everybody can get a notification that product has arrived and you're ready to deliver it. So that being said, anybody, if you guys have any questions, we are happy to answer.
No questions. Interesting.
Yeah, we can do one-on-one sessions if you're not using all these modules the way I showed you. If you don't see these settings in your account, please send us an email, maybe just an update that is required to get these additional things that we have added. Most of these things were already there, but sales order module has received a lot of updates and upgrades recently. So if you don't see it, please send us an email and we'll update it. Or if you want to set up one-on-one training session, we can do that.
Hey, Deepa, it's Terry.
Yes, Jen.
Hi. I have a quick question for you. We want to use the notifications on the
Okay.
reorder levels. Is that something
Okay.
that we can set up ourselves, or do we need to send a request for help with that?
Oh, you can send a request. I can check it out, or somebody can check it out and see. Have you set the reorder levels already, Terry?
I have.
You have?
Mhm.
Okay. So you need a notification just here, or would you need an email notification? Just send us an email, and then we can
Okay.
guide you what needs to be done. Yeah.
Sounds great.
Okay. I think we're close to our time. If nobody has any questions, we'll end this session today.
Oh, hold on.
Question.
Yeah, Bills has a question. We did a purchase return to get a credit and remove from inventory. They're still showing deliverable.
You did a purchase return, and they're still showing delivery. We did a back order PO, and the item came in. However, they were damaged. We did a purchase return to get a credit removed from inventory, and they're still showing deliverable. Okay, let's check this case, Cameron. That what would have happened because the in what did you create it from order or sales? The back order PO. It was from sales order, right? Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
We will check that. Yes, we will check that. Yeah. It should have been changed to not deliverable. But that's a different case for us. Maybe we have not checked it. We will check it. Yeah. Sounds good. Thank you, everybody. And next week.
1 second, Deepa. 1 second, real
Yes.
quick, everyone. Hi, Steve Muller here. Just wanted to give you guys a quick update. One of our sessions, we're going to be going over the upgrades and everything that we're going to be launching in our 1.0 edition. So we're going to be taking any questions after that session and figuring out kind of some of the updates that you guys want to see on the horizon as well. And we'll be walking through that with all of you guys upcoming here in one of our Thursday meetings. So look forward to seeing all of you guys there.
Yes. And this time the meeting is going to be conducted by Steve. So it's a great session. Everybody, please join. More the better.
Yes.
And you can send your request to him. We'll see you all again next Thursday. Thank you very much for your time.
Yes.
And thanks, Terry. Next time Steve is there, so you bring all your questions, all the feature requests.
Awesome. Thank
I
you,
am
guys.
nowhere near Deepa's caliber, but we'll try.
Okay, we can end this. Cameron.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, bye.